And we're back, and I'm ready for more adventure, so let's walk straight on. A little way along the passageway, you come to what is clearly a sentry post. You approach with caution and can see another orc, this time on his own, in leather armor asleep at his post. I think this Zagger needs to employ more vigilant guards. This is almost too easy. Carefully approach the sleeping orc. There is no other way around the orc other than straight in front of him. You could try to sneak past, or perhaps the direct approach might be better. It's always the direct approach. There is an angry snort from the orc as he wakes. He grumpily gets up with a start, draws his weapon and snarls at you, ready to fight. Let's go. Alright, so he's going to attack straight there. So let's... Actually, I don't know if he is a normal orc or a special orc. So let's attack here, just to be safe. Alright, he does have a more dangerous attack. But he's going to move here, so let's attack there. Now it's possible that his attack might go here and bounce here. Let's move here just in case. Okay, it does not work that way. But he does look like he's going to move forward, so let's attack where he's going to be. Nice, that was fairly simple. You have defeated the orc guard. The passageway begins to widen until you enter a cave. However, blocking the cave exit are two of the ugliest creatures you have ever seen. They have the proportions of dogs, but their hide is rough and scaly. Each beast is chained to the cave wall, secured to their thick brass collars. The two orc hounds begin to snarl and strain in their chains. They cannot reach you, but their chains are long enough that should you approach, you will not be able to escape their slathering jaws. Killing these unfortunate creatures while chained to the wall would not be good sport. You are going to have to deal with them quickly, one way or another, before they attract the attention of an orc patrol, or maybe something even worse. So we could distract them with food or draw our weapons and do what must be done. By his dialogue, you know what? It sounds like he doesn't want to kill things that are chained. So let's just distract it with food. Let's throw the joint meat that we found earlier. So the orc hounds wait expectantly. What do we offer? The joint meat. Taking the giant aardwolf joint from your backpack, you toss it towards the orc hounds. The hungry animals pounce on it immediately. They wrestle over the meat for a moment until they manage to tear it in half with their powerful jaws. Taking their prize away to opposite sides of the cave, they leave the way through clear. Not hesitating for a second, you take the opportunity to sneak past the orc hounds as they noisily devour the rancid meat. Sneak past the hounds. Leaving the cave as quickly as you can, you follow the new passageway as it turns north. Ah, so we can rest here. Against the wall is a wooden bench where you may rest. Player, I would strongly advise sitting in this bench. If you do not, Aaron Godspeed will not be able to resurrect at this location if they perish. Let's sit and rest. You sit down on the bench and rest for a moment. Your aching muscles ease and your tiredness wanes. It is good to take a break on your adventure. So, we got our stamina back. We're back to fighting shape. Continue along the passage. To your left, on the west face of the passage, there is a rough-cut wooden door. You listen at the door and can hear a rasping sound, which may be some sort of creature snoring. Let's open the door. The door opens to reveal a small, smelly room. In the center of the room is a rickety wooden table on which stands a lit candle. Underneath the table is a small wooden box. Asleep on a straw mattress, groaning in the far corner of the room, is a green-skinned orc. He is a stocky creature with an ugly, warty face. He must be the guard for the night watch. Another sleeping orc. Maybe this place was not a great choice for my training. It's too easy. We could try to steal the box without waking the orc, wake up and threaten him, or gently close the door. We're a scary type of person. Let's wake him up and threaten him. Storming over to the sleeping orc, you heave him off his filthy straw mattress to wake him up. Get up, fool! You growl in your most fearsome voice. To your surprise, the orc is up and on his feet in an instant, and very angry at being woken up. He draws his weapon and charges toward you, with an almighty roar. I guess we weren't that scary. Okay, this is another orc guard, and he might be able to attack us here, so let's move out of the way. He's gonna move there. I think I'm gonna just attack here and move out of the way again. I don't want to get caught over here and be stuck behind that table. So let's attack there. He's going to attack that. So let's see if we can do that. And we're good. Getting a lot of souls. With the box in hand, you leave the room and open the box in the passage. Inside you find 4 gold pieces and a small mouse, which must have been the creature's pet. You release the mouse, which scurries off down the passageway. Let's continue onward. Follow the passage. You arrive at another door. You listen at it, but hear nothing. Let's open the door. The door opens to reveal a small room with a stone floor and dirty walls. There's a stale smell in the air. In the center of the room is a makeshift wooden table on which is standing a lit candle. Under the table is a small box. In the far corner of the room is a straw. Okay, so I know from last time I played this that this box is not safe. So I'm actually going to... I can't remember if there was a prize, though, for getting attacked. Well, let's just say that Aaron's curiosity gets the best of him. Strange runes adorn the box, which is rather light. As you pick it up, something rattles within. There's the surprise for you. You open the lid and small snakes pop out of the box, eager to bite your wrists. Even though you are surprised, you manage to dodge them. Alright, I thought that I might have just gotten like a quick piece of damage without even being able to defend, but I guess we're safe. Now, I remember from my previous play that these guys attack adjacently, so I am going to just move out of the way. Now, I think I should be safe right here. So let's just attack him. Now, if you notice, he was looking this way, but he moved forward towards me. I don't know if that was because there was nowhere for him to go, or it's possible that these guys are more wily and it's harder to predict their movements. We're gonna have to see. So he should still be moving forward. I'm going to keep attacking. I think we're in a really safe place. See, I was right. He is going to keep waddling around, going wherever he wants instead of where he's facing. So I'm going to just keep attacking here because, again, I don't want to get stuck here. And we're going to just have to hope that he moves forward. Now I'm going to do this a couple times, but if there's no advancement, I'm going to have to assume that he is not going to be moving forward. Alright, that's interesting. So it appears that they move left and right instead of where they're facing. That could just be a coincidence, or that is actually how they move. And this is what I was talking about when I was explaining about having to trial and error your way through this. You have defeated the snakes. The box has fallen to the ground during your fight with the snakes. There appears to be nothing else inside it. It must have been a practical joke made by one of the orcs. You decide to continue to head deeper into the orcs' barracks. So we got some souls, but we didn't actually get anything for fighting them. So that was kind of a waste. But I don't know. Experience is experience. Let's continue eastward. You follow the passage as it slopes downwards until you find yourself at a corner of a large chamber. The architecture suggests that this was originally made by dwarven hands, but it has clearly been repurposed by the orcs. It appears to have been turned into some kind of training hall. Now this is more like it. Dotted around the chamber are a number of wooden posts that bear the marks of axes and other weapons. A cacophonous din echoes around the hall as green-skinned creatures in leather armor either strike the posts with their swords or each other with wooden cudgels. You guess this is what passes for a training session among brutish orcs. Taking on all of these orcs should be the kind of training I need. At the eastern end of the chamber there are two doors. Halfway along the north wall of the hall is another doorway secured by an iron gate. Now we could creep around, we could sneak, burst into the room and take on all the orcs with overwhelming odds, or go back where we came. I think we're going to take on as many orcs as we can. You pause for a moment, considering your decision. The training hall is crawling with orcs, and it would be either very brave or very foolish for an adventurer such as yourself to enter it. It sounds like they're trying to convince us not to do this, because this might be a really bad idea. But our pride won't allow us to step away. So even if this ends poorly, let's do it.